Hello everybody, welcome to another tip from Trempealeau on Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about this really cool book, Beneath Your Feet, The Archaeology of Trempealeau. Did you know that Trempealeau has got some pretty amazing archaeological finds? They have been doing this digs throughout Trempealeau and throughout the Driftless region for a while. But in the last few years, they've actually concentrated some of their efforts in Trempealeau. So this book that we have here is authored by Ernie Bozart and Daniel Benden, co-owners of Driftless Pathways. A little bit about them is that they have been conducting archaeological research and public outreach in Trempealeau and the surrounding Driftless area for decades. Did you know that? They have been doing digs around our Driftless area for a really long time. This book here that we've got in is actually dedicated to what they have found in Trempealeau. It's pretty amazing, actually. That's how they've come up with a lot of stuff that they know about the town. I'm not going to read this to you, obviously, but I do want to just bring a couple things to your attention. This book is filled with photos as well as interesting text and interesting reading about everything that's going on here in Trempealeau. This talks about what we knew, the history. This also talks about how does a dig, let me turn to it here. Let's see. The process of archaeological digs. So this is kind of what they do in order to go through, make sure that they preserve what they are actually digging for. So kind of how that process works. So it talks a little bit about that. Like I say, it's got beautiful pictures as well as text to tell you all about it. I'm gonna flip through this a little bit here, and gives you pictures and representations of things that the way that they think that they probably were way back when the Indians were here. We've got a very rich Native American history here in Trempealeau, which is kind of cool. Anyhow, as you flip through this book, it has, let's see, let me tell you here. There's 42 pages in this book. Yes, 42 pages is in this book. And as well as everything that it talks about of Trempealeau, it acknowledges some of those people who were big supporters of the archaeological digs here, and they actually got their hands dirty and did some work while they were here with it as well. So in today's tip from Trempealeau, our history is rich here in Trempealeau. All you can discover in the Beneath Your Feet book is here at In the Making. So if you are interested in the history of Trempealeau and what they found, what kind of fun things they found here, stop on by and grab yourself a book and you can learn all about it. All right, let's see, that's it for this week's tip from Trempealeau. Not totally sure what next week is gonna be, but did you know that Stephen King wrote a book that was based in Trempealeau? I'm gonna be coming at that for you in probably a couple weeks. So be watching for that too. But today, the archaeology of Trempealeau, come and grab your book today. That's it. Talk to you next week.